His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. Hear that?
We are flying a drone.
He's got a drone here.
In the stewed.
Yes. Jon and Dan from Hawk Nelson spending time with you this morning here on His Radio. They have a new song that you're going to learn about coming up in less than 20 minutes here on His Radio. Let me tell you, Dan, I think you'll agree, Jon's like this big adventurer.
Oh, this guy takes risks, as you can see.
Yeah.
With your ceiling.
Well, here's the problem with this drone. It's just cheap enough that if I crashed it and ruined it, I wouldn't cry about it. That's the coming at you, Rob.
I see. I'm kind of worried because you kind of skimmed the ceiling with this thing.
No, that wasn't me. That was the automated thing.
I got you.
I'm in control now, so you're safe.
See.
Look how stable.
I would trust him 75%.
Right. Okay. He's got it like really close to me right now. So you just came back from China.
I did.
Jon?
I did.
What was that like, man?
I'm gonna land this thing.
Yeah, please do.
Look at that. Successful launch. Elon Musk.
China was amazing. I as you know, I love doing video stuff, and so I do the occasional like corporate sort of video thing. And so I was over there with a large tech company who I'm not allowed to name because I'm under NDA. But it was just a corporate event, and so I mostly worked. But I got to see. I had one day where I got to see the Forbidden City.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was amazing. There's so much history over there. Apparently, they actually have Chairman Mao's body like preserved. So the guy that basically that kind of kicked off the regime in China after the World War, his body's preserved in this like thing like
That's
this
wild.
Like I feel like communist nations were kind of obsessed with that. Like they did that with Lenin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it was just amazing to be in a culture that's so different than what we're used to. I mean, even when we go travel to Europe or Australia or something like that.
You were just in Iceland, right?
We were in Iceland, yeah. It's different, but it's not like that different. And then you go to China and you're like, okay, this is really different.
Now, you brought the whole crew to Iceland, right?
Yeah. So we went and we shot a video for our new single, He Still Does Miracles. And we all went. A friend of mine that helped me do some filming also went, and it was a blast, man. Iceland is just an amazing place.
I'm very curious about this post you did on Instagram.
What'll happen too is
What we got here. What kind of snake is this again? Oh, that's my buddy Troy's snake.
Ball python.
Ball.
So you had a python, right?
So long story short, my realtor, who's become a dear friend, his son has this ball python, and I was calling it a bull python because it sounded scarier.
Do you like snakes? I mean, would you handle one now?
I don't hate them. Why? Do you have one?
Yeah, bring it on in. If you would.
Yes. Not going to bite me, right?
No, she's great.
This is Miss Kay from the Greenville
Miss
SC
Kay.
Exotic Animal Rescue. And what'd you bring, Miss Kay?
She is a pastor.
Oh, you're Miss Kay. I'm sorry. I was calling the snake Miss Kay.
That's actually a beautiful snake.
What kind of snake am I holding?
A ball python.
Oh, it's a ball python.
The same snake,
Oh,
yeah.
that looked familiar.
Turn around and show His Radio TV in front of you here.
Where? Right here.
Right there, yeah.
Look at this beautiful creature. Dan, I bet this beautiful creature could end your beautiful creatures. Jim, you would hate that, right? You love cats. You would hate to see any harm come to any of them.
This is like natural for you.
It's like in a pretzel. It's all pretzeled. Is this what they do to like? Do they do this to preserve like warmth or
Just
something?
before they
That's
attack.
actually how they get their name. They are a ball python. They'll
ball.
ball up.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. And so they're really harmless, obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't
Pretty much.
you wouldn't be putting me in harm's way, right?
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Non-venomous?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
not
they're your
pythons.
friend.
Wait, no, as in they're not non-venomous, or they?
No, she's good. You are not in any danger at all.
Are there little fangs? Can you?
Oh, I'm
see?
sure it has fangs.
You can definitely feel it if it does bite you.
I'm sure.
Like,
yeah.
What, so you've been bitten? Have you been bitten before?
I have.
Wait,
Okay.
so
Is there proof on your arm or like?
Actually, no. There's really no leftover markings when they do.
So it's not such a bad thing. How much blood? Just put a kind of a normal Band-Aid on it. You're all good.
Oh yeah. Normal little.
Do you want to
Band-Aid,
like
you're all
crawl
good
around
to
on
go.
my arm and maybe restrict my
John,
breathing?
that thing is staring you down.
No,
dude, that's not
so
cool.
they have all these like receptors on their nose, and they're super sensitive to smell.
Okay.
Like they can, what is it? They can smell things like miles away or something, right?
Well, they can smell things pretty close.
Okay.
How about like lavender oil? Is she a fan of that?
I have no idea.
Dan picked up Allison's essential oils.
Let's just sprinkle this on.
She loves her mice though.
Oh, I believe that.
I've got a rat at home if she'd like.
Oh, you should have
I'm kind of waiting for her to like crawl around my arms, but she kind of just wants to stay in her little pretzel form.
Very content in your arms,
Yeah.
John. Isn't that something? Hawk Nelson spending time with us this morning here on his radio. Their new song is He Still Does Miracles. You'll hear more about that song coming up in just a bit. Thanks, Miss K. You're awesome.